Okay, let's just get real about things right now. I feel like it can be really easy to give your power away, especially when you are in a vulnerable place. It's very easy to give your power away when you are not setting the foundation within, knowing your values, knowing what you stand for, knowing who you are, and nothing outside of you can tell you who you are. You know who you are. If you grew up in a household where maybe your opinions weren't heard, or dysfunctional household where not all your needs were met, it can be very easy for you to lose sight, even as an adult, when you're not doing the inner work of knowing yourself, of connecting with yourself, of having those boundaries, that intuition, that sense of independency within yourself, where you know that no matter what, no matter anyone else's opinions, no matter the circumstances, no matter what the world is telling you, no matter what the external 3D world is saying, you have the unshakable foundation for yourself that you know who you are, you know what you stand for. And so you can't let other people create certain power dynamics or create a narrative that is not actually what is going on, that is not actually what is happening, where your feelings and your emotions are not taken into accountability. You cannot let the world tell you the narrative for yourself. We all have different perspectives, we all have different point of view. But there comes a moment and a time where sometimes people don't have the capacity and they're not sufficiently self-aware of what they're doing. And yes, they might be aware subconsciously deeper within, but a lot of times people are not. And when they're not, you must choose for yourself what you are going to allow and what you're not going to allow in your life, in your reality. You choose to listen to your intuition, and when you listen to your intuition, you know what's good for you and what isn't. If any circumstance, if certain interactions with people around you don't feel right to you within in your intuition, step away. Do not waste your energy on things that don't serve you, especially if you have a path, especially if you have a goal in mind that you want to achieve, especially if you're set on certain things. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to your values. You have to listen to your goals above everything. And you have to listen out of self preservation. You go and listen to yourself. You don't have to be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are not actually mistakes, they are opportunities to grow. You don't have to be in control of everything. You don't have to. You don't have to have all the answers right away. You can sleep on it. You can think about it. You can decide eventually what you're going to do. It doesn't have you don't have to have all the answers right away. You don't have to do things right away. You don't have to be reactive and do things right away. You can take your time to respond. You can take your time to ground yourself. You can take your time to listen to your intuition. And the more that you listen to your intuition, the more that you're going to know what to do for yourself, the more that you're going to know what to do, where to go, what you want to achieve, your goals, your values, the more you are going to observe yourself and decide what you want for yourself. And you know what you want for yourself because what you admire in other people, those are values that are for you too. Even if you feel jealousy, even if you feel envy towards other people, those are indicators of what you want to embrace in your life. And you might feel like you can do it right now, or that maybe you're not fit for it at the moment. Sometimes the human mind can make us fall into that trap and think, oh, maybe it's not for me, maybe I'm not meant to have that, or things like that. But no, that is the ego mind. That is the human mind. And you don't have to listen to your limitations. You don't have to listen to any external circumstances. You can listen to yourself. You can choose to see things from another perspective and to see things from abundance mindset and choose to follow the path that you want to, that feels the most aligned with you inside of you within. And you're going to know that if it sparks you up inside, if you feel alive within, a light, if you feel a light within, that is an indicator as to what you want. That is an indicator as to what you're meant to have. Don't let the external noise cloud your mind and go forward towards what you want. You don't have to have all the answers. Remember that. You don't have to have everything in place. Just take the leap. Just go. Listen to your heart and to yourself. You know what to do. And when you feel like you don't have all the answers, then ask for the answers. Ask, can I please be revealed the answers? Can I please, can I allow myself to be open to listening to my intuition and knowing the answers towards this situation or this circumstance? Or you can even set the intention and be like, okay, I will know what to do. I will know how to act. I will know how to respond, and I won't be reactive. I'll listen to myself. I listen to my intuition. All paths are leading to success. All paths are leading to abundance because I am abundance. I am abundant. I am amazing. I am everything there is. I am everything. I am aligned. I am choosing to be aligned. I am choosing to be intentional. I am choosing to be who I am unapologetically. I am choosing myself. And when you're choosing yourself, everything will follow. When you're choosing yourself, when you're choosing to show up as the version of you that you truly want to be and desire to be, everything will open. All the doors will open because you are going to be in that energy of knowing, of abundance, and of receiving. N- Things don't have to make logical sense fully. Something that I have really, really, really learned is that when you don't focus on the logistics, on strategy only, is when you get the most results. Not everything has to fit into the rational mind. Not everything has to be clear as a logical path. Things in life, they're not all logical. There are exceptions, and if you're expecting miracles, and if you're expecting extraordinary circumstances, extraordinary outcomes, if you're expecting extraordinary outcomes, you cannot rely on logic at all times. You cannot rely on the rational mind because our senses are so limited. You cannot rely on senses. Even on science, you know that you cannot rely on senses. You don't see all the light. You don't even see the sun when it's hitting right at that moment. It's delayed, or your senses are delayed. But what's not delayed, if you choose to build a skill and if you choose to listen to yourself, is your intuition. Conviction and knowing what to do within yourself, knowing to listen to yourself, and having the mindset that no matter what you do, you're going to succeed and that you are meant to have things. You are meant to have them, and you are going to have that success, that abundance. That is for sure what will unlock doors for you. That is what is going to unlock doors for you. So listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Choose yourself. Follow your values. And remember, not everything is just the external and physical realm. Not everything is as it seems. We don't live in just a three-dimensional world. We live in a world where more exists. You cannot take everything at face value. You cannot take everything at face value. There is more. I hope that resonated, that brought some answers. perspective, or any clarity to you. And those are meant to listen to this and understand it will. If a lot of this is not making sense to you, allow yourself to open up for more and to understand it. Not everything has to make rational sense. Listen to yourself.